Hello, everyone. Got a high dollar locomotive here on the test track today. The infamous brown box era Tyco Chattanooga Choo-Choo. First generation, I might add. A family friend came to me and said that, could you get this Chattanooga running for them? They have this party coming up there, and it really means something to the older gentleman who had it as a child. Well, it was completely gone, and there was no help and no way in any shape or form that I could fix it. So I just happened to stop up my favorite local hobby store, and look what I found sitting there on the shelf. Pretty much almost brand new, in perfect condition. It had been run, but I think there was a breakdown in communications between the guys in the train room to the owner, and he kind of sold to me and said, yeah, it runs great, needs a little love. Well, needs a little more love than that. This is the chassis for the tender, where the motor is, because these are a tender drive. And I think everyone can see what the problem was. There's no motor left, it's just like the case. So I went back the next day, and the guys were like, oh, we'll fix you up, we'll help you out. And they gave me this one. This is a later version, and it is the VE'd Tyco Chattanooga. If I put them next to each other here, you'll be able to see the difference. You can see where the headlight is now here on the boiler versus up at the top. It's lost all the fancy handrails, the coupler cut bar, and it is an 080 versus a 280 with full valve gear. That's just Tyco VE in their quality through the years to produce them cheaper. This one also has a plastic frame for the tender drive, and as you saw on this one, this is all metal. It gives it a good bit of weight, lets it pull a little bit easier. Well, I kind of swapped the motors around, and I dug through my bag of parts and found a couple little missing pieces, and we got her going here. It's running pretty smooth. For a Tyco Chattanooga, I've got that running better than some white box Bachmans. Wheels are a little dirty here. But this doesn't run too bad. I hope this will put a smile on an old man's face, because he really would. The family really wished that he could see the train run again. I guess he gets some health issues, and I'm going to try to see if we can get it to smoke. I have a couple of replacement smoke units in a box as well. So there's a possibility this may fully function when I give it back to them. But I figured I'd let everybody see some of the different models of the Tyco Chattanooga through the years. And it's not really hard to swap around the motor parts and everything. It's just, realistically, it's all the same size screw. And there's 2 wires I had to solder on, and I just cleaned it and oiled it up, and that's about it.